Candace Owens claims Kanye West sent her a package and told her to release information about threats he received if anything happens to him. So Kanye West allegedly sent Candace Owens a mysterious package with instructions to release information if something happens to him. Yeah, you heard that right. We are officially living in a timeline where celebrities are treating their friends like they are characters in a spy thriller. This is not a movie plot. This is not a Netflix limited series. This is apparently real life in the world of Kanye West. And honestly, at this point, are we even surprised? What is up, Celebrity Treadmill fam? Before we dive into this absolute roller coaster of a story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell, because trust me, you do not want to miss what is coming on this channel. We are serving up the wildest celebrity tea, the juiciest drama, and the most unhinged stories from Hollywood and beyond. Now let us get into it. Candace Owens, the conservative commentator who has become an unexpected ally in Kanye's increasingly chaotic universe, recently dropped a bombshell that has the internet absolutely spiraling. She claimed that because we are still figuring out what to call him these days, sent her a package. Not just any package. Mind you, this was allegedly a just in case something happens to me package. You know, the kind of thing you see in movies right before someone mysteriously disappears or gets caught up in some international conspiracy. Except this is not Jason Bourne. This is a guy who brought us Gold Digger and married into the Kardashian dynasty. According to Owens, Kanye specifically told her to release certain information about threats he has allegedly received if anything were to happen to him. Now, let us pause here for a second because this raises about 17,000 questions. What kind of threats are we talking about? Who is allegedly threatening one of the most famous musicians on the planet? And why would Kanye choose Candace Owens as his insurance policy? I mean, no disrespect to Candace, but if I am leaving my break glass in case of emergency information with someone, I am probably go with my lawyer, my family, or, at the very least, someone who is not actively engaged in their own media circus. But here is where it gets even more interesting. This is not the first time Kanye has floated the idea that there are powerful forces working against him. Over the past few years, especially during his very public struggles with mental health, his divorce from Kim Kardashian, and a series of controversial statements, Kanye has repeatedly suggested that he is being targeted, controlled, or silenced by various entities. Whether you believe him or think he is spiraling is kind of beside the point here. The fact is, he clearly believes it, and he believes enough to allegedly create some kind of insurance policy. Let's talk about the relationship between Kanye and Candace for a minute, because it is honestly one of the strangest celebrity friendships to emerge in recent years. Candace Owens is a polarizing figure in her own right, a conservative commentator who has built her brand on being provocative and unapologetic. Kanye, on the other hand, has always been unpredictable, but his political pivot in recent years has been nothing short of shocking to many of his fans. Remember when he showed up to the White House wearing a Make America Great Again hat? Or when he announced he was running for president? These two found common ground somewhere in the chaos, and now apparently, Kanye trusts her enough to be his failsafe. The timing of this revelation is also pretty wild. Owens made these claims during a period when Kanye has been relatively quiet, at least by his standards. After years of controversial statements, public meltdowns, and legal battles, he has been somewhat under the radar. So for Candace to come out and say this now feels almost like she is reminding everyone that the story is not over. Like she is sitting on this information, this package, the supposed evidence of threats, and she wants the world to know it exists. It is a power move, whether intentional or not. Now, let us get real for a second. Is this actually as serious as it sounds? Or is this just another chapter in the never-ending saga of Kanye West's public persona? Because here's the thing about Kanye. He is a master of spectacle. Everything he does is amplified, dramatized, and turned into a moment. Whether it is interrupting Taylor Swift at the VMAs, declaring himself a god, or designing shoes that look like futuristic space boots, Kanye knows how to command attention. So when Candace Owens says he sent her a package with threats and instructions, part of me wonders if this is genuine concern or if it is performance art. But let us not dismiss this entirely, because there is a darker possibility here. If Kanye genuinely feels threatened, if he genuinely believes that powerful people or institutions are coming after him, then this is not just celebrity drama. This is someone crying out for help. Mental health is no joke, and Kanye has been open about his struggles with bipolar disorder. When someone in that position starts talking about threats and insurance policies, it is worth taking seriously, even if the delivery feels theatrical. The internet, as you can imagine, has absolutely lost its mind over this. Social media is split between people who think this is a calculated PR stunt and people who think Kanye is in genuine danger. Some folks are drawing comparisons to other celebrities who claim they were being targeted before their untimely deaths. Others are rolling their eyes and saying this is just another cry for attention from someone who thrives on being in the headlines. And honestly, both perspectives have merit because with Kanye, nothing is ever straightforward. Let us also talk about what this means for Candace Owens. By positioning herself as a keeper of this alleged information, she has inserted herself into one of the most talked about celebrity narratives of the past few years. Whether you love her or hate her, she is now a central character in the Kanye West story. If something were to happen to Kanye, all eyes would be on her to release whatever information she claims to have. That is a lot of pressure, but it is also a lot of relevance. And in the world of media personalities and influencers, relevance is currency. There is also something deeply unsettling about all of this. The idea that someone feels the need to create a contingency plan, to send packages with instructions in case they disappear or worse, is the stuff of dystopian fiction. But we are living in a time where celebrities are not just entertainers, they are brands. They are political figures, they are cultural icons. And with that level of influence comes a level of scrutiny and potential danger that most of us cannot even imagine. So maybe Kanye is not being paranoid. Maybe he is just being realistic about the world he operates in. Let us break down what could actually be in this alleged package. Threats from industry executives, evidence of contractual manipulation, names of people who have allegedly tried to control or silence him. The possibilities are endless and honestly kind of terrifying. Kanye has been vocal about feeling trapped by contracts, especially with his record label and fashion deals. He has accused people of trying to medicate him against his will. He has talked about feeling like a puppet in a system designed to exploit him. If even a fraction of what he says is true, then this package contains some seriously explosive information. But here is a million-dollar question. Will we ever actually see what is in that package? Because if Kanye is fine, if nothing happens to him, then Candace has no reason to release anything. And if something does happen, will she actually follow through? Or will legal issues, personal safety concerns, or other factors prevent her from going public? This is a kind of cliffhanger that keeps people hooked, and whether intentional or not, it is genius storytelling. We also have to consider the very real possibility that this is all just noise, that there is no package, or if there is, it does not contain anything particularly groundbreaking, that this is just two controversial figures amplifying each other's narratives to stay relevant in a media landscape that is constantly hungry for the next big thing. And you know what? That would be very on brand for both of them. What makes this story so fascinating is that it sits at the intersection of celebrity culture, mental health, politics, and conspiracy theories. It has everything. A larger-than-life personality, a mysterious package, alleged threats, an unexpected ally, and enough ambiguity to keep everyone guessing. This is the kind of story that spawns documentaries, think pieces, and endless Twitter threads. And whether you think Kanye is a genius, a madman, or somewhere in between, you cannot deny that he knows how to keep people talking. The relationship between celebrity and vulnerability is also worth examining here. We watch these people on screens, on stages, in magazines, and we forget that they are human beings with real fears and real problems. Kanye West, for all